They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's going for it all. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And the Golden Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off play action. He lets it fly. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
On the move, he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Golden Bears have their offense in high gear. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. The throw. Makes the grab. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
And you can tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You going to leave that open? Okay, I'm going to take it right now.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
And he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. First play of the drive wants to throw. Complete downfield. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Looking to throw on 1st down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Golden Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal!
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. He's got it for a big play. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. From the gun, the ground game. Creates a little room, fighting off the defender. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got his man. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Morris. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. looking downfield on first down. He's going to run it. He breaks a tackle. Good little pickup there as he... some daylight and got what he could.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And he reels it in at the 15-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Floating away. Avoids pressure. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Trying play action. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Makes the catch. It's Morris. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Rifles it down the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. There he goes. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cal! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the left. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the... running the ball, but if you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
And that is incomplete. So Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do. But over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Golden Bears are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Complete to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. Throwing on the run. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Got his man downfield. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll pull it down and run. On the move at the 30. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown! A long way to go for this offense. Here we go. To the air on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball. Going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these crow routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. At midfield, he's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unleashes it on the run. He's got it along the sideline. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this always is the debate of where do you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Down. Looking downfield on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pocket breaking down. Turns it loose. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
At the 35, he's open. He's loose down the middle. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season was real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Finding an escape route. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. The Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Crosses the 45. They'll make the stop, but that first become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse